So it is game one for the Fever, and I will assume they have hinted Caitlin Clark is officially out. I will make that assumption because yes, the game, by the time this video is out, the game will be starting in, I don't know, like 3 hours. But I think it's a safe assumption to make because as you guys can see, Caitlin Clark is not, in fact, in the game day photo, and she was cut out of this photo. I'm pretty sure Caitlin Clark is in this photo, but was cropped out of it. So, update on CC, she's not playing. She's on the injury report, not playing, confirmed. Is it confirmed? I just want to see, has it been confirmed if Caitlin Clark is playing? Like, it says she's day to day. She is on the injury report, so game time decision. So nothing has been confirmed yet, but yeah, no CC confirmed. I would assume that this is confirming it. So another person said Caitlin Clark is playing. I'm guessing maybe they haven't made the decision, but we're going to talk about this game, what I'm expecting to see, and what I want to see. So this is going to be, ironically, this is going to be the preseason game where we can tell. Well, sorry, the one next week we can really tell stuff from. For this preseason game, we can tell a bit. We can genuinely tell a bit from it, and it is like mostly we can tell who's going to come in as a backup point guard. Realistically, that's probably the biggest thing, is who's coming in backup point guard. But we can tell a bit about the rotations. And this is a game where I don't expect to see Bree Hall, Jaylen Brown, Yvonne Ejim, or Jillia Lane play that much. I don't expect them to see them play that much. I don't even think I expect to see Michaela Timpson play that much. I would say tomorrow they're going to play a ton. I think you're going to see them play a lot tomorrow because the Brazil national team stinks. And you're going to see Caitlin probably go out there and shoot a lot of 30-footers and play it. Like, it's going to be an exhibition game. Like, whatever about today's game is going to be preseason. There's going to be a lot of trying to, like, work out the kinks, seeing what your team's doing well, what your team is not doing well. And, like, we've seen some teams going out in preseason, like, after bad seasons last year, like, out on a mission. Like, we saw the Aces yesterday. The Aces went out to destroy the Wings. And, like, with that being said, you don't take too much into account in preseason. However, like, there are certain things that do matter, like effort and just ease of scoring and stuff like that. Like, the A's just look like another level to the Wings yesterday. And for the Fever, I would assume the starting point guard is going to be Sophie Cunningham. I would very much assume she is going to be starting today at the point guard position. And I don't see them playing Sid Colson there. Just purely because Sid Colson isn't good enough to be a starting point guard at all. And, like, I understand if you want to make the argument, she was the starting point guard in Game 4 of the finals in 2023 and she hooped. Well, yeah, like, that was a game that the Liberty threw away, and Sydney Colson, her role was to just be an energy player, and, like, in the WNBA finals, a lot of the time, like, players aren't going to shoot as high. It's going to be a lot of effort. There's going to be pressure. And she didn't seem to feel the pressure. She was obviously good in that game. But, like, I'm sorry, the next best point guard in the team, we've seen through training camp, is going to be a lot of Sophie Cunningham at the one. And that has been my theory all along, is that Sophie Cunningham's going to come in for whoever is out. So if there's going to be, like, Natasha Howard's probably not playing 44 games. She's going to come in at power forward if Natasha Howard is out for a game. If Dwana Bonner misses a game, she's going to come in for Dwana Bonner. A little bit like it with the Phoenix Mercury when Nate Tibbetts called it a sixth starter, being like, basically, once anybody is out, you are starting. No matter what position it is. Like, when Brittany Griner was out for the Mercury, they just moved Becca. I'm pretty sure they moved Becca Allen to the 5 and played with no 5 and her at the 4. When Tash Cloud missing any games? When Taurasi was missing games for a while, she was kind of running the 1. Pre-Tash Cloud era. When she was playing a bit at the 5 again, when Griner was stuck in Russia. So she's played all 5 positions. So that would be my assumption anyway, is that Sophie Cunningham is going to be starting at the 1. I would assume in this game where you're going to see a lot of rotations. Like, I don't think we see anyone play more than 25 minutes. Like, last year I was looking, the Fever played Caitlin Clark like 28 minutes a game. It was madness. Like, you don't need to do that. Not only do you not need to do that, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. I think Bree Turner is going to play quite a few minutes. I think Dantas, as far as I'm aware, is there. So Dantas is going to clearly play some minutes, but I'd say Bree Turner's first big off the bench. And I would assume if Sophie Cunningham's starting at the 1, then first player off the bench is going to be Lexi. With the rotation, with no Caitlin Clark again, it'll be interesting to see which of Elaine, Ejim, Brown, or Timpson get off the bench first. Hall or Timpson. Again, I would assume it's going to be Michaela Timpson, but you just never know. Maybe Michaela Timpson will be in above Dantas just because Dantas hasn't been around. And look, there's much more important things than basketball going on with Damaris Dantas right now. And it's it is going to be a big thing with just to see the rotations for these players. And that's who I'm mostly looking at to see. It's like we know who 10 players are going to be on the roster. We know who 10 players are going to be. It's going to be Dantas plus Mitchell plus Howard, Boston, Cunningham, Hull, Turner, Clark, Bonner, and Coulson. We know every one of them is going to be on the team. So now it's about who is going to be the player to fill out the roster. And look, I think if you're just looking at Twitter likes, and I understand Twitter likes don't mean everything, and you're seeing like the starting players with the amount of likes they're getting on their posts, and then all of a sudden Michaela Timpson 1.7k, more than Bree Hall. In fairness, the South Carolina bias, and then Coulson, who's going to be on the roster. You're looking at Michaela Timpson at 1.7k. Like, she's everybody is predicting Michaela Timpson to be maybe not an elite player right away, but like I'm hearing all rookie team talks about with Michaela Timpson. And if Michaela Timpson is the 8th player on one of the top teams, she's going to be on the all-rookie team. Like, it's not like last year where Julie Van Loo didn't make the all-rookie team starting point guard. There's not going to be 5 rookies starting. There might be. The all-rookie team might literally just be like dominated by 27-year-old overseas players. And I'm not even joking with that one. Like, the all-rookie team could literally be Paige Bueckers, and a bunch of 27-year-olds plus Europeans. But yeah, that is pretty much it, lads. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And what do you guys expect for the game? Obviously, I will be live for the game. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.